Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, then welcome. My name is Anna, and today I'm going to share with you guys 10 activities that I like to do with my toddler, my 2.5-year-old. Okay, so the first activity I want to share with you guys is watercolor paint. Washable kids watercolor paint. Now the main reason that I like doing this particular medium with a 2.5-year-old is because it's a lot less mess. Now we have done a lot of acrylic painting in the past, even some oil painting, some like pastels as well, but all of that just is so messy. So watercolor paint, we love it, highly recommend it. Second activity we really like to do is make games or just in general play with construction paper. Now one of my favorite things to do is to actually create games with the construction paper, and just simple games, things like shape matching, color matching. I like to cut out shapes and then draw those shapes in the matching colors and have him put everything together. I also use it as a way of teaching him letters. He loves it so much. It's such a fun and entertaining game for him to do that actually keeps him busy for a long time, and it's something that he can do on his own. So that's also a plus for me because it's something I can set up just on the dining room table while I'm actually trying to make a meal or trying to get something else done. So love doing that. Third activity, which is probably, I could almost dare say it's our favorite activity. Well, there's two on this list that are our favorite, but this one is playing music. My husband is a musician, also a music instrument collector, and so we have a ton of different instruments in the house that we can play around with. The kids absolutely love playing with them. Even my 9-month-old has started playing with the recorder. He really loves it, and of course the little shakers that he can shake. And then Kaz, my toddler, is now into more advanced playing. So he's playing the ukulele, the harmonica, the melodica, the guitar, the drums. Again, my husband collects music instruments, and so we have a ton of them. But it's really, really fun to get together as a family, play songs. It's really fun and interactive. It's really awesome family time as well. We just absolutely love playing music. And it's not something that really is out of reach for everybody. I mean, a harmonica or a little shaker or a tambourine or things like that is something you can find super cheap online or at a store. So, you know, definitely something that you can still do even if you don't have a husband that collects musical instruments. Fourth activity is indoor bowling. Now this is something we just like made up the other day, and it just has been so fun. We've been doing it ever since. But we got some solo cups and just one of his regular balls that he just already had, and set up a yoga mat so we would have sort of a lane, set up a little triangle of solo cups at the end, and then had him roll the ball and knock over the solo cups. Super fun, got him entertained for hours. Like I said, we've been doing it probably every day since we came up with it. And you know, even if he didn't get the ball to go there right, he would throw himself and knock the pins over with his own body, and it was so fun to do and entertained him for a long time. It was awesome. The fifth activity is one of those top 2 favorite activities. This is something we do every day, sometimes 3 or 4 times a day, is have dance parties. My husband, like I said, is a musician. I am from Colombia. I was born and raised in Colombia, so my musical background is completely different, and then music that we have listened to together is different. Music that my husband grew up with listening to is different. So the range of genres that we listen to in this house is crazy. We have a big record collection as well. So having dance parties in this house is a daily, multiple times a day thing, and it's super fun. And who doesn't like having dance parties? I mean, can't go wrong really. Sixth activity is cleaning. Now I know technically this is not a toddler activity, but it can become an activity. We have to clean our houses anyway, so why not include our toddlers? At this age, they obviously are not really that good at cleaning, but they really like helping out. and really like feeling included. So I give Kaz this little basket that he carries around that he can pick up his toys in and take them to his room. He loves making trips back and forth. I tell him we're doing speed cleaning and he gets really excited because it's fast. And then once it gets, you know, to the time of actually like cleaning, I will give him a rag and I'll be dusting on one side, he'll be trying to dust on the other side, and then we take turns with the vacuum, we take turns with the mop. He absolutely loves it. And you know, sometimes it takes us twice as long to clean, but we're having fun, and it's just a really fun activity that keeps him entertained for a long time. 7th activity is playing dress up. Playing dress up is so fun. When you are a kid and you're using your imagination and you're getting really into something, and then on top of it you're like in costume, it just feels that much more real, and it's so fun to play. It really brings me back to being a child myself and getting to see like his face and how he's really just like living whatever it is that we're playing. It's so fun, and it really doesn't take like full-on costumes. I mean, we have like, you know, cheapy little masks, or even just like a hat, or even, you know, sometimes if we're playing cowboys or whatever, we can just put on a bandana and that seems like a costume. But like any sort of dress up that you can do to add to your pretend play is so fun. It makes everything so much more real, and it includes you in the enjoyment of the pretend, which I absolutely love. The 8th activity I wanted to share with you guys is reading. Now, this is something that my 2.5-year-old has found really exciting to do with his baby brother, and so he will sit there and like show him pictures and share what he knows about the book. Some of the books we've read like a million times, so he kind of knows what they're saying anyways, but he really enjoys sharing those things with his brother. So it's become something that's really fun, really good for him, but then also a really awesome source of entertainment and times of sharing and caring with his little brother. So we absolutely love doing that. The 9th activity I wanted to mention, which I know you did as a child, is making a fort. Now, of course, there is 100 different ways of making a fort. You can take the couch apart and use all the cushions. You can use pillows, blankets, put chairs together and drape blankets over it. One of my favorite ways of doing it, because it's just so easy, is just draping a blanket over a playpen. And yeah, there's so many different ways to make a fort, so possibilities are endless. And the 10th and final activity I wanted to share with you guys today is playing hide and seek. I know that hide and seek seems like it should be kind of a big game and you need like a whole lot of space, but with a 2.5-year-old you really don't need that much space. And it is literally one of my favorite things to do, because a 2.5-year-old doesn't really know the concept of actually being fully hidden. So seeing the spots where he hides that he thinks that he's actually hiding, seriously, like the most fun thing for me as a parent. Sometimes he'll literally just put like, I don't know, the smallest little thing in front of him in his face, and like everything is completely be like just out in the air, and he swears that he's hiding, and it's the cutest thing. It's really fun. He absolutely loves doing it. He loves coming and finding me too. We love including the dog in the game too, which is also entertaining for the dog. You know, Kaz will go hide, and our dog's name is Disco, so I can just be like, hey, Disco, where's Kaz? Disco, find Kaz. And Kaz thinks it's hilarious that the dog plays hide and seek too. It really is just such a fun activity. Seriously, one of the funnest activities to play with a toddler, because their hiding spots are seriously just the cutest thing that you've ever seen, because they don't really hide very good. It's adorable. Anyways, that is all the activities that I had to share with you guys today. If you would like to see a part 2 of this video, I'm sure there's a million more things that I can share with you guys that we like to do. So let me know in the comments below if you would like to see that. Also, let me know in the comments down below, what activities do you like to do with your kids? Of course, I could always use more activities and more fun that I can do with my toddler, so I would love to hear your ideas. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Click on that subscribe button and the bell to be notified when we post next, and we will see you next time.